and welcome to Sunlit Valley. Today I want to get a winery built up so we can store all of our wine kegs. But before we do that, I want to get some more preserve jars to put in the windmill, so I'm gonna craft 15. And in the windmill on the second floor, we are gonna remove all of these wine kegs and place more preserve jars in 3 rows, and we can start preserving some more ancient fruit. I'm really excited to see how much money we make with all of this. Now, back on the topic of the winery, I think I want to build it over in this spot next to the Skull Cavern because we have our bakery near here as well, so I think it just makes sense to have our, food, drink buildings kind of next to each other. It is definitely going to be inconvenient since the windmill and the stuff is right here, because I'm mainly going to be putting ancient fruit in the wine kegs, or if we need to make some different wines for the abandoned farm, anything like that, we will be using the wine kegs for. The first thing we need to do before we can build is get this area all terraformed and cleared of the grass. Now we need to collect some materials. We're gonna need a ton of spruce logs and stripped spruce logs, cherry logs, ashen logs, andesite, and terracotta bricks. The preserves are done, so let's collect all of this. And let's see how much money we make with 20 ancient fruit preserves. $47. That is crazy. I cannot wait to see how much money we make with the wine kegs. But now we are actually ready to build the winery. So we will start by using stripped spruce logs as support beams and building them up 5. Next, we are going to build a 13 by 13 square out of railed ashen planks. We will then build the walls up 4 with polished ashen and stripped spruce in the corners. Finally, we will build up the roof with spruce and fill it in with colored terracotta bricks. So now I have 18 wine kegs, 3 advanced, and 1 aging cask to put in our winery. So the regular ones are gonna go along the wall. Somehow my math was wrong and I only managed to count one side, so we need way more wine kegs. But then right in here, we're gonna place our 3 advanced ones. And I really only need 1 aging cask for now, so I'm just gonna put it in this corner. But now, while I wait to get the rest of the wine kegs, we can actually take care of one of the items in the missing bundle, which is this aged jelly wine. So what we need to do is we need to add cranberries, apples, and peaches to 3 wine kegs, and we wait 6 days for that to make. Our wines are officially ready. Now we just put all of our wines in here, as well as a wine bottle and a white grape juice. Also, I have to show you guys how cool this is. So to get the grape juice, you put 6 grapes in this grapevine pot, and if you can see, it looks like this. And to get the grape juice, you actually have to stomp on it, which is so fun. I absolutely love the interactive, things with it to actually make the stuff. It is awesome. But our jelly wine is officially done. We have jelly wine, and so now I believe we just put it in here. Now, while we wait for our jelly wine to age, I was actually looking at the abandoned farm bundle, and it actually is not too bad to complete. We need 5 items still, but we have the jelly wine aging, and I actually have a prismatic shard we can add, and I managed to get 5 gold quality Neptuna, so that means we only need 2 more items. And the 2 I want to work towards is the Starshell Turtle Roe and this truffle tea, which only takes yerba mate tea, truffle, dried tobacco leaf, and steamed milk, which does not seem too bad. We might actually be able to get this done. So first things first, we need to grow one of these. Luckily, I have some already, and we will plant it in this greenhouse over here since it is only a spring and winter crop. So we'll just get rid of this and place it here. We are also gonna need to make a tea kettle, an espresso machine, and a silo. The espresso machine reward actually gives us a steamed milk, so we just made that espresso machine for nothing. Well, not really nothing, but we don't have to worry about the steamed milk now. Now we need to make our way to a meadow to find a yerba mate leaf. There's one. Now we put all of this in the tea kettle. We also need a truffle. While it is raining, we are going to use this time to head over to the snowy biome, find a river, and fish in it to try and get a star-shelled turtle, because we can only get them during rain or snow, which, since it's autumn, it does not rain very much. So we need to go now. Hopefully it does not stop raining. And of course it stops raining. Man. Alright, time to head home. Apparently we can only get it during the nighttime as well, so that is very unfortunate. Hopefully there is rain again soon. So we might actually need to wait for winter because I caught this fish that is in autumn, which is kind of sad, but luckily winter is the next season, so we will eventually be able to do that one. But in other news, we can officially make our truffle tea, and our aged wine jelly is finished. Here it is. 2 more items to add to the bundles. So we can submit this and our tea. And now all we need is the aged star shell turtle roe. I honestly cannot believe we are gonna be able to complete the abandoned farm bundle. I did not think it was possible. We now have every single wine keg in its spot, and they are all filled with ancient fruit wine and ready to be taken out. Oh my goodness, our wine kegs make 54 bottles of wine at a time. Oh, I cannot wait to see how much this costs. Let's go ahead and put it in the shipping bin. 118,000 coins? Oh my goodness, we are going to be rich with this. And that is going to conclude this episode of Sunlit Valley. Once it turns winter, we will finally be able to finish the abandoned farm bundle, which I am so excited about. If you did enjoy, make sure to comment below and let me know, as well as subscribe and join us on our adventures. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!